Well, look at that. Finally, a new view for you. Let me brick myself in. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to Brickmeupscottie. I'm Scottie Hoy. You're watching Bemis. Today, just a quick little update for you guys. I thought I'd throw the camera out here, my couch out here. There's my brick city, by the way. Someone asked me, where's your brick city? Look, there it is here. Go check it out. Where I lie down like this. You see some sets there that you like? There's the Haunted House from Lego, the Apocalypseburg, Vesta's Lego set, some Oxford block. Oh, look, there's a Fantasy set. I haven't even gotten around to review yet. I kind of did. But anyway, today is your chill day. If you have been living under a rock and you don't know what's going on, about 5 years ago, I made a video about the Lepin shutdown. My thoughts and what's next. Guess what's happened again? It's actually happened a couple other times, but it's been very quiet. But this time, the noise was pretty loud. Everyone has been panicking, buying like crazy, because 90% of you guys are buying the KO stuff. You know, that's your choice, man. But I'm seeing everyone just like going all crazy, and all the YouTubers, all you guys are talking about it and making some noise out there. Why not? It's big news, right? In fact, I should do a thumbnail video. Let me pull this one out here, because you know I've had this one in the office for so long. We'll get back to this, but here, let me do it like this. So will this catch your attention if I go again? If you don't know what's going on, about 3 weeks ago there was a huge crackdown. Apparently all the online sellers that are very popular have all been coming out with statements, which is interesting. They're all coming out exactly at the same time. So it's not like one seller got hit a few months ago and another seller got hit like a couple days ago. It just all happened at exactly the same time. There's like all these crazy excuses. Now that everything's kind of calmed down, I mean, a lot of you are probably still panic buying right now. Like, they're not gonna make these sets anymore. We gotta get that out. Oh, this one is no more now. Scottie, we can't get the stuff anymore. Or, what are you doing with these kind of stuff in your office? I don't know, why is this here? Why is this black manual with these digits here? You guys know what that is. And this, for example, well, actually, technically I had this for years. It's still in its original box, by the way. I thought this was original back then. I didn't know that this was a legit set. I like a bunch of other ones until people update me and tell me, yo, those are actually KOs. I'm like, oh, really? I have no idea, man. I'm just admiring this box. It's pretty good. And it's still pretty intact. Lepin! Lepin! I'm already forgetting what I'm trying to say. People have been mentioning that there are a lot of alternatives. If you're new to my channel, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for subscribing. I do have a lot of other brands that are mostly unknown. I try to talk about the stuff that is like unique, original, licensed, authorized. Just browse through my last few videos and you'll see like really cool ideas. Big L will never actually ever make those kind of sets. You can probably brick link some of them yourself or get the manuals. Just don't ask me for a manual, please. I'm getting sick of that, man. Buy the set and use your OG bricks to build them. But there's tons and tons of different alternatives in case you're scared that something is being shut down. So from my sources, I wanted to wait until I figured everything out and spoke to a bunch of guys. We have contacts with most of the manufacturers, or even sets and brands that we don't even sell on the store. Suppliers, and all the suppliers, by the way, most of the suppliers, they get their sets. Everyone's kind of like a drop shipper, right? So all the stuff here in my office, like all the boxes there, are like the stocks that I have are older ones. We don't carry a lot of the newer stuff because we have a warehouse in China, or we just order over there and send it out from there. So the newer stuff that you see in my office I've shown in the videos are mostly my samples that I review for you guys. Anyway, most of the suppliers supply to the same shops that you guys buy from. Those shops are the ones that are really aggressive and competitive, trying their best to like send sets out for samples and all that kind of stuff. And even brands are doing that now. Brands are getting smarter now because they're like, well, we don't need sellers, we just sell it ourselves. So let me introduce myself. I'm Funhole. Here's a Funhole set for every single YouTuber out there. I'm Fantasy. Here's a single set for all you guys out there. Let them do all the talking. And hey, if you want to buy it, you just got to buy it directly from them because it's cheaper too. We can sell Funhole, but then Funhole's like, oh, if you sell our set, you got to set it at this price. And the logistics is all over the place. So anyway, it's fine. They're amazing products, by the way. I just don't need them because I have so many other sets to review. So there are tons of alternatives to buy if you're panicking. And if you're looking for the KO stuff, let me just tell you something, man. From my understanding, and from all these suppliers and all the factories, between you and I, Whether you believe me or not, that's totally fine. Just saying. People want you to hear what they want to hear. Brand and companies and all that stuff. But from our side of things, like what I've seen, what I hear from, everything's normal, man. Like nothing's even happening. Everyone's like, what are you talking about? There's no factories shut down. There's no companies that have been shut down. In fact, the crazy thing is that when you go to China and you go to any shopping mall, 'cause I go in and out all the time, we're very close. The malls out there all have legitimate Lego stores now. Big, man, 2 floors. Crazy. Right next to them will be a Top Toy shop. You know, Top Toy is this brand that I've been kind of promoting. Not promoting, but I like Top Toy. I like their original ideas. They're not paying me or anything like that. None of these brands ever do. In fact, I tell them, don't pay me. I'm buying my own samples to show you guys. But Top Toy has their own store that's like maybe 1 floor, but right next to Lego. And Top Toy rebrands other brands under their umbrella. What I'm saying is that Lego has a name now in China. They're quite big. I don't blame them for trying to, like, of course, go after the guys that are knocking them off. So they had to slap them on the wrist. But the factories are huge in China. And the people, and the amount of people, and the laws is crazy gray area, man. It's really hard. It's just the same thing with Nike. Got so many knockoff shoes. Just, I'm sure, like, over in the States and stuff, too. New York, whatever. You can go black market. Everything has been knocked off and still being knocked off. Kicks, purses, clothes, telephone cases, everything, man. This is just like 1% of what's out there. It's a brick world. But the brick world is enormous, man. If a factory does get shut down, the molds won't be available. That has happened before. So even to a legitimate licensed brand, they'll tell us, hey, we have to delay the set because one mold can't be made. You have to wait for the factory to reopen. It got shut down because that factory was sharing parts with another brand that got in trouble. So it's all kind of working through and together, and that's the stuff that I see that a lot of you guys don't see too. With that being said, everyone can just calm down. I mentioned before, you cut off the head of a Hydra. Remember Hercules, the Disney cartoon? Hercules was cutting off the Hydra's head, and more heads and more heads and more heads kept coming out. That's what happened the last 5 years ago when I did that video, man. And it's worse. It got way worse even up to now. Like KO sets were coming out faster and faster, and all brands were doing were like switching their names around, going, "This is our new brand. This is an unknown brand. Hey, aren't you that brand? These bricks are coming from you." Oh no, man. We're totally separate team, man. I'm telling you, these guys in China are sneaky, man. Lie, cheat, whatever they can do to make you happy. That's how they work. Look at Temu. Temu's going crazy right now locally. You know about that news? That's a whole nother video, man. I was actually just in the mall last week, and I went to a toy warehouse to check out the brick stuff. And let me tell you, that's just like a dot. One shopping center. An entire 4 floors. Every single shop. Quadruple the size of my office. And the amount of sets were crazy. All the KO stuff mixed with all the original stuff. Thousands. And that was just like one place. These things aren't going anywhere. Sellers that have been being slapped by Big L have to just lay low. Because Big L can actually shut off your online store. We've gotten letters from them before for the stupidest thing, man. Like even I mentioned on my site, like this is not LEGO. This is not compatible. This is our mini bricks. They're like, oh, by the way, you used the word. So please, take that off. I'm like, what? Even an original set, because the bricks aren't copyright, even an original like architecture set that they will never, ever make. Like, now the military stuff they come after, I'm like, yo, you guys don't even do military stuff. They're just being really picky. But we've obliged and we follow the rules, and I even sell some original OG Lego sets too. I have Rivendell. I need to build that one, man. It's looking at me. I haven't gotten to that. There's so many other sets to do. But anyway, that's just my side of things from what I see and what Ida, who runs the store, tells me about what's really going on. Is that there is nothing going on. Everything's like totally calm. Everyone's like, what's the thing, you know? So one thing is maybe number one, because of the Lego presence in China, they are cracking down more, or they're just like slapping people and shops around right now. So that's why this whole thing is happening. Two, and this one might be controversial, but maybe I'm just, you know, saying it from what I feel. the online stores really are getting the letter, so that they're making their business go up by saying we have to stop everything, but they still have everything, that kind of thing, you know. M3, just like I said, the KO stuff will probably be rebranded and come back out again under a different flagship name, and they probably won't even make manuals. It'll all be just PDF stuff. That's what I believe. But there still are other plenty of good brands. You know, I've got some older stuff here I can just show you really quick. I showed you the fun ones already, but there's like, you know, Happy Build. Jinyu Happy Build, you know, they have authorized sets too. This is an older one, the remote control one. I have this, I built this one. This one was actually really fun, man, until you slam it into a wall because it's a remote control. And they have other smaller, like Speed Champion size type cars there. But this was remote control and it has a controller and everything. You can use the app too. Happy Builds in you. I'm not sure if they're still around though. I haven't heard from them for a while. But they've sent me a bunch of sets before. Look, like, oh man, I haven't touched this one yet. You might have seen these in my other videos, but I'm just pulling some of these out for fun. And then they have this one here as well. They're all on the floor. My office is a mess again. Supercar 911. Anyone built this one? Looks kind of cool. You know, there's Wangay. Wangay's been doing a lot of new stuff too. I need to update my store, by the way. It's not because of what's been happening. I've just been really slow, spending time with the families and stuff. But there we go. Wangay, this is really old, right? This is like old school LEGO style set. I still have this in this original box. Maybe a little bit too old school. But they have a bunch of military stuff. There's a lot of military stuff coming out. Bunch of new sets still coming out, by the way. Loads, you know. Other brands are like Farang. Farang had this one that I talked about in one of my videos, and I said I have it ready for a review. It's actually ready on the channel. I didn't put it up because it's so small. So I just put it up. Okay, I'll put it up right after this video. But this is pretty nice. And then you've seen my licensed stuff set before, but this is more here. This is surprisingly, I mean, this looks like a cheap thing that you'd find in a mall outside somewhere, but this is like a bunch of dioramas. Talking Tom and Friends, and some of you actually bought this. Oh, these ones are all falling apart here. Let me pull these ones out. Oh, the boxes all fell down, but just to show you here, they're like little diorama sets, very cute looking. Maybe I should review this one, these guys too. But I don't even know about that show. You know, there's Area X that I've been reviewing, but they have all a bunch of like flowers and stuff. You guys have already seen this, and they mix like mini bricks size with original sizes, and have a whole collection here. Plants. They have a lot. There's like so many flowers. It's crazy. What else we got? We got like Woma. Woma's still around. They're doing a bunch of stuff. These aren't even on the store. I just picked these up for fun. Look at that. It looks so cute. Little doggy right there. You know, they sell these in Toys R Us and stuff. For real, man. Pen holder. And what else we got? You know, DK hasn't been putting out any swords lately, but you know, I'm a fan of the brick swords. But I'm just showing you guys, there's brands like DK that these are original, but they're not licensed. So that's like another little grayish area there. A lot of you are still buying Royal Toys from me. Royal Toys is a local Hong Kong brand that sell in Toys R Us next to Big L stuff. So, and they sell Kata and they sell Keeply, which are all like bigger brands now. And you know, Royal Toys has like really fun, cute Hong Kong nostalgic Asian type theme sets. You know, I'll review this. I have this all ready to review for you guys. I've just been like pushing it off because I'm doing like sets that come out right away, that kind of stuff, you know. But I have all these. They're really cute. They have like little food stalls. These ones I haven't done, and a lot of older ones. And people, you guys are still actually buying these because we just sold like, some of you are ordering like duplicates. So you buy like 2 buildings or 4 buildings. You know, these are all just like some vehicle stuff there. And oh look, there's this. This is also a Happy Build. I haven't even got to this. They never continued the series again. I did the other one before, the photography studio. This one is a barber shop. This is like a full modular or mini-sized modular that I never even got to, man. You know, this is the Oxford block I showed before, the shopping mall. They're still coming out with sets, but they're really slow, man. If you don't know, Oxford block is a Korean brand. Very expensive, very hard to get, especially the older one. A lot of you are still looking for like the game room. Remember the game room one? I have stock here, man. You want to see that one? One of my all-time favorite sets, if you're a huge video gamer. I absolutely love this one. It splits open, it comes apart. You can watch my review on this from many years ago. I still believe this one's an awesome set, but it is discontinued, very expensive. We stocked up. We have like 4 or 5 of these in the back room. Brand new, unopened auction block, but they are still making some sets, but they're just very slow. You have other brands like Guan doing military stuff. You have Rio Bricks. You have, let me look around the office, In Bricks doing all the bear stuff. They have a new bear house I talked about. That one, they forgot to send it. Sometimes these suppliers send the wrong sets. I'm like, dude, supposed to send me this one so I can review for you guys. Although, no, I think that was Top Toy. Sorry, I got mixed up. But Inbricks has like Rilakuma. We got tons of Rilakuma here. You got Mold King, which Mold King's still around. I had the roller coaster. You want to see how big it is? I mean, I don't have the original box. This is how most of you guys are probably getting your packages. It looked like drugs, man. So I had to repackage them, make them look nice for you, and just double check that most of the bags are there. I can't check every single bag, but I brought this one home and I haven't started it yet. But you know, there's this one that's interesting, right? Double Helix roller coaster. I like how the logo shows it going in loops, but there's no loops here. Just a pirate ship. I'm kind of actually scared how to bring this into the office, so I just might build the bottom part at home and then build the upper part here. That's big though, man. Like, not too heavy, but just big. So Mold King's definitely still around. You know, go to your favorite seller and just see what's on their site. For the KO stuff, just email. It's always, there's always email. Email your private seller. Can you get this for me? I'm sure most of them will fulfill that order. They just have to be very quiet and everything. But anyway, let me just end this video. A couple more questions that you guys have asked me, and I'm gonna go and start shooting some other videos. Let's see. Oh, everyone's enjoying the Kata shell station. They're interesting. Half of you hate them, half of you love them. It's all personal preference, man. You watch my videos so you can see what you like. If you like it, just go for it. There's nothing wrong with it. Even sets that you guys don't like, I may buy or just keep for myself. I personally, it's like the Kata shell gas station, the big one's fine, man. Chandra Wilson, what are the dimensions and studs on the large set? Could this be modified onto a 32 by 32? I used to do dimensions, but just trying to get videos out faster. Let me pull it out and let's check. It's right over here, guys. Can you see me back here? I'm trying to stack all the stuff up, man. My Brick City looks absolutely crazy right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Don't break on me. Okay, I got the Kata set here. I need a base plate. Oh, there's a base plate over here. I'm coming back. Don't worry. I got the Kata gas station here. And I have a 32 by 32 plate right here. Here we go. It's bigger than a 32 by 32 for sure. If I just put it like this, it's over by 6 studs, the actual set itself. Can it be pre-modified to fit? Yeah, let's try it this way. We have some fun together like this. Okay, some things may have fallen off. Don't worry, I'm just gonna take this thing down anyway. I just gotta make sure all the pieces are together. I don't lose them. If you put the pump part on the plate, it fits like that. I think that's pretty okay. The shop and the car wash, definitely for sure, maybe too long. I'm not sure if I can pry them off. We're gonna have fun like this. Can it all come out like that? Not really. This is really a ghetto way of doing this. Okay, this is really tight. That's the car wash by itself there. I think it only fits really well with the shop. Still a little bit tight, right? I'm praying that this thing doesn't fall off my single hand here. I would probably be better on a 48 by 48 plate, to be honest with you. Okay, so that's the Kata gas station base plate size. Next question. Are these in scale with the initial D cars from Kata? I'm really sorry, I don't have the cars here. They're packed away. I have brand new ones, but I don't want to take them out of the box and build them. But I don't think so. I'm just going to say I don't think it's compatible with the initial D car. Unless you modify the pumps and you stretch things out. You should be able to. If you could, you might be able to like split them further apart so that it has more gap. The big one, maybe you can. With modification. Okay, Matt Chambers. Yeah, that question about the Kata. Is the Kata figurehead neck joint a 2-part thing? Because I pulled it off last time and I didn't realize that, yeah, kind of like a 2-part thing. So I got the Kata figure here. There we go. Might be hard to see there. If I pull the head off, you can see that there's the head and it has a little neck sticking out. Might be hard to see on the camera there. and it's on like a ball joint, but the head pops out. So what's your next question? A ball stick, well, yeah, it's like a ball joint stick thing there. This part goes into the neck, and the top part is the part of the neck too that goes into the head. This is a legit Lego Baker from the assembly square, right? So your question is the head fits onto the stick. So if you can put a Lego cut head there on the Baker just to confirm, and then is the ball stick compatible with the Lego head? Here's the Lego head. Here's that ball stick. Yes, that can fit. So that means if you put the Lego head back onto here, there you go. Is that what you wanted to know? If so, the ball stick compatible with the Lego head? Well, we just saw it. Yes, it sure is. So maybe that was the idea. It's like, oh, you can use your legit Lego head on the stick. Pretty smart. Couple more questions here. This one from Uncle Titus. What's up, Uncle Titus? I like your name. Will you build a huge new Ghibli Naruto fighting scene? Have you guys seen that? I've seen this one before it was publicly announced. And Ida was like, we should get this. It's pretty cool, but I've since forgotten about it. And we always forget, like, when they never update us, like, when they're going to release things. So, should I get that one? Do you still want me to do it? I think I replied to you. Yeah, I saw the announcement. Let me follow up and see if I can get it. So, yeah. But yes or no? Yes? Okay, I'll try to get that one. This guy, I can't say your name. Do you have Hello Kitty build set? Which Hello Kitty build set? We got loads here in the office. Like, all Hello Kitty, all licensed set. There's too many of them, man. A lot. Let me know which one you want to see. Batok Hanafi. I would like to see other Baka products. I promise you guys I'm going to get the big Baka. It just was available last week, so I'm still waiting for it to arrive in the office, but I will get that. I will get it and review it for you guys. Be a little bit of time to do it. Okay, last question. Here we go. Bomber cost. Okay, this time real questions. What's the worst and the best company you have worked with? Across my whole entire career life. Worst company, my company. Best company, my company. Worst company, man, I need to update everything. It takes so much time, and we need to compete with all the other people that are like selling like super crazy cheap, which I have no idea how they're even making profit. We gotta deal with that. We gotta deal with shipping. That's what I hate about my own company. The worst one. Best thing about my company, I'm my own boss, man. Yeah. In seriousness, from production days, there's no worst company. Some are just really hard to work with. Companies like the Hong Kong Jockey Club. We're talking about, think of one company that had the most amount of money, Jockey Club, right? Horses, billions and billions of dollars, like daily going in there and out. I had to shoot video for them for a few years. I love working with them. It was really fun, but it just got really hectic because you know how many bosses they have? You know the saying, too many cooks in the kitchen telling you what to do? You're just being pulled apart everywhere. That wasn't so fun. Best company outside of my own would have had to have been with Nina. Nina was my old boss in LA that I mentioned. She did so many short films. She, at that time, gave me the experience to read scripts. Dude, people were pissed off that I was able to like pass their scripts and be like, no, this script is not for us. And they would yell at her and saying, who is this little punk kid, Scottie, telling me that my script sucks? Man, some scripts out there are crazy. I did remember I passed on The Pacifier, Vin Diesel's movie. I read that script going, this is not really a great script. This is not not for her company. So we passed on that one, and it became Vin Diesel's The Pacifier. There's a couple movies that have been like that. You know, you can't really tell. It's a team effort thing. But anyway, I really loved working with her. She gave me the opportunity to pass on scripts, read scripts, let my own feelings in, what I really felt like, meet actors. I had a phone call with Michael Madsen. That was so fun. He called the office randomly like, what company are you? Can you tell me all about it? I'm like, sure, who's this? Oh, it's Michael Madsen. I'm like, holy shit. Like, really crazy, man. So I thank her for giving me the opportunity to meet all the actors. I got to hang out and meet Debbie Allen on the film that we worked on when I was on back there. Debbie Allen was the Footloose girl, right? I can't remember now. Fun times, man. You know, one more celebrity fun phone call. One time, we got this phone call coming in, and the guy's like, And you know my hearing, I'm deaf already. I'm like, I can't understand you, man. What you trying to... And then afterwards I found out, oh, damn, man, that was Sylvester Stallone. I got to chat with him. I have no idea what he was saying on the phone. She was the best one. Why is Chris so handsome? Because he is. He's a beautiful boy. Do you like Italian pasta? Yes, but I prefer pizza. Are on the horizon new Japan themed sets from Kata? I think you got a typo there. Like, are you asking if there are new Japanese horizon? Are there any new Japanese theme on the horizon from Kata? I think they flopped on the last two, which are still good. They're still popular. We have them here, like tons of them. People are still buying them, but compared to EXE Sandbox one, those ones probably weren't so good. So I think they slowed down. Last question. When a video about your city? Look behind me, man. Does that look like a beautiful city to you right there? Look how beautiful that is. In fact, if you look here, you can see the commercial airliner flying over my city. Beautiful. I'm going to leave this untouched. I need time to do the city and stuff like that. And what's this doing on the floor? I don't know what this is doing on the floor. Why am I picking this up? Squid Game 2. Squid Game 2 is coming out pretty soon. By the way, we have a load of these, but no one ever said that I can give these out for free gifts. So if you guys have been ordering for me sometimes, here and there, I'll just throw in one of these figures for you. Okay? So cool. Enjoy the brick city behind me. Time to go work on some videos for you guys. Get back in the groove. All that kind of good stuff. Until next time, you guys. Brick me up! Pya! Let me just zoom in here for you so you guys can see how disastrous my city is. It's just randomly on the table. Look, even the Kata one is just sitting on top of another set. And there's the Royal Toys card machine I reviewed. I love these card machines. People are still ordering that. Oxford Block Theater. The Panacea. You guys always ask, Panacea! Panacea! Have you seen this Panacea one before? Ha ha ha. That's one of the first ones, and I have it here. Oh, the Apocalypse Burger. It's one of my favorite sets right there. The Disney Castle. You want to know why it looks so short? You can ask Chris, because he dropped my freaking set. Chris, you son of a... Oh, there's the Lego Haunted House. That's a really amazing set. I haven't reviewed it. Why? Because all you guys see in all the other reviews, and you're like, don't do Lego review sets. But that's an original, legit Lego set. I love that set, by the way. Amazing. And it's surrounded by Kalo's blocks. How about that? And a fairy tale storybook there. And this one that I was supposed to do for you guys before that was gifted to me. The Star Wars. The AT-AT sure got his ass kicked. I like this angle though, like the airplane flying over, the legitimate Lego modular, what's that, the library? I already forgot, a restaurant, the Naruto Keeply set, and the Parisian restaurant behind the jet there. That's pretty cool. And what else is on my table here? Oxford Block, the Tempo, and my kids bought a new camera for themselves, and the Kata restaurant there. The back table, it's just orders I'm going to send out later. The packages and all that kind of stuff. So cool, right? Am I making you dizzy yet? Woo, woo. Oh, there's the Ghostbuster Firehouse sticking out there in the back under Mr. Bean. See, good placement, right? Good city? Huh? There you go. You wanted to see my city? That's all I have right there. I got to figure out how to fix all that up.